Good morning, SSI. I'm Salem Jeffries.
And I'm Essy Hayes, here with the Lead News Network. Yesterday, the banning of energy drinks for minors was proposed by Representative Joseph Cecil.
And it is again an honor to be here with you today as we address an ongoing crisis in our own communities. As we speak, we are continuing to see the fallout of these advancing energy drinks and the damage they can cause in the youth and our communities.
And what were your thoughts on the press conference tonight?
Oh, it was very moving. I cried. Yeah. It was very interesting. I'd never realized this problem in our society.
This story belongs to Jonathan Davis, my friend. Had a bill been in place, Jonathan's death could have been avoided and my best friend would still be alive today.
I can't control the shaking. I have terrible migraines, and often my migraines are so incapacitating that I have to stay home. I have to stay home from work.
My thoughts on the press conference that happened tonight was it was heart-changing. I mean, the stories of people and their testimonies, what happened, of how they got, I can't, it's sad. Okay, yes. I think it changed my life, and I'm going to give up energy drinks and encourage my friends to do it too.
The FDA does not approve many of the energy drinks which I just previously listed, and therefore you should not drink them. I stand in full support of House Bill 6400, as I do not want to see our youth completely laid to waste as in wars of previous times. I do not want to see graveyards littered with gravestones of children. Thank you.
It was absolutely heart-wrenching just to hear all of the stories of people dying. Who wants to hear about death, especially on a warm, sunny day outside? I hope they figure it out soon. Maybe it'll pass, maybe it won't. I honestly don't know. And can I say the doctor was a little sketchy, just a little. But we'll see how it goes.
One person mentioned the doctor seemed kind of sketchy. What were your thoughts on that?
Oh, I thought he was fine. I mean, medical online school, like online is where we're at now, you know?
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Week 3 of the Feats of Strength kick off in the Clock Tower courtyard later today. Athletes from worlds far and wide will gather to take part in a war of blood, sweat, and tears.
After their victories in week 1 and 2, Oz will have their work cut out for them if they want to uphold an all-summer sweep.
Are you excited for the Feats of Strength games tomorrow?
I am. I'm quite excited. I'm not sure what I'm getting into, but we'll see, I guess. So this is my first year, so I've heard a little bit about it, but not a whole lot to know exactly what it's all about.
So, Zeke, have you ever participated in any of the Feats of Strength competitions before?
Yes. I've actually participated in over 30 weeks of Feats of Strength over the last decade. There's really nothing that beats being able to participate yourself and compete in the feats of strength as an athlete, but at the same time, it's always great to be able to sit back and watch these like stellar athletes and mental as well as physical athletes compete at the feats of strength and represent their nations in many geographical and literary senses.
Are you excited for the Feats of Strength?
I am as giddy as a schoolboy, some would say. I am totally enthralled to see the effort and the blood, sweat, and tears that these athletes are ready to do as they metaphorically punch the living snot out of each other.
How do you think of the Feats of Strength games compare to the Olympics?
The Feats of Strength Games is one of the few things that actually outweighs the Olympics. I don't watch a lot of sports aside from international and intergalactic sports, so I would rank Olympics and then Feats of Strength at about the same spot, but probably one would be a little higher than the other.
The athletes here at Feats of Strength could go toe-to-toe with anybody, anywhere, on any nation.
I think they've got the same like overall idea as like you play a lot of things. So I've heard that you have a bunch of different like countries or made-up countries in it, and you have to play a bunch of different games to compete. So I mean, I guess it's similar.
If you can nail your cheer, you've got it in the bag.
This is Esther Hayes with the Lead News Network. So Caroline, have you ever done Feats of Strength before?
No, I have no idea what I'm doing.
So this is your first time. So have you ever done Feats of Strength before?
Nope.
Do you think overall you would do better at like the strategic side A feats of strength or like more athletic? Like where do you fall in that?
Probably strategic. I've played soccer, softball, and I run cross country. Athletic, definitely.
Yeah, do you play any sports?
I do cross country. Games stress me out a lot, so I think I'll be good.
3 candidates have announced their runs for governor. They are Representative Kendall Holt, Jordan Howell, and Avery Fink. And the 3 of them will be collecting donations for their campaigns.
Until next time, I'm Salem Jeffries.
And I'm Essy Hayes.
And we'll catch you later.